Hello, it's me, Hulkboy, and today I'm just going to now show off. Well, I have got this funky fighter, but I'm going to show off the Crusader Corvette. I have built this Corvette to match up with my fleet with the Trident, the Buffalo, the Broadsword, which I think is not going to be seen much of saying in any battle of sorts. And I've got too many gyroscopes in this thing, haven't I? Let's turn that off. Better. Anyway, so the Cruiser Corvette. I'm going to show off. Okay, it's not a survival ship. I know I should probably do them more, but we have a cargo crate for possible storage. We have bit of something there, but we have doors. They can, I think, the same as the Trident size hangs, but it's a Corvette, not meant to have much. Lightly armored, but you wouldn't really bother because it's fairly cheap. You got a jump drive, most probably the expensive thing on here. Bridge. You then have your control. This thing, one design problem, landing gear. However, really, you would probably land this thing on a platform, or not land it at all, as it's a spaceship. I know this can go on the moon. Landing a bit weird because it damages the thrusters and all that, hitboxes and all that. So it is fairly a nice ship. It's got decent forward, up and down systems. Fairly standard. Bridge, I like it. I call it a Crusader because if you think of like a Crusader or a Templar helmet in a way, like the box shape, the bridge sort of turned out to look like that, so went with it. I sort of was building it, then it realised how thin it got and just kept it like that. Anyway, so we have some decent amount of armaments on the ship. I'm going to now quickly get rid of the fighter, so when I put this thing on battle ready mode, I don't have to have an odd fighter flying around. So let's take this thing for a quick spin. Acceleration of the ship, probably fairly quick. Well, it feels like it because it's picking up fairly quick. Braking, same as it picked up. Now going up and slowing down. I think slowing down's a bit more. Going downwards a bit slow, but that's because the three main iron thrusters at the bottom follow the moon. Left and right are the same. So now let's pop on the turrets. Oop, wrong. Oop. There we go. Now let's set the space pirates. So the ship is now set to space pirates, and I forgot to enable spectators, so it's going to be a bit janky this, but I have to guess what 500, 800 meters is, or. So it's a good test for Gatling control. Gatling, like radius, fairly effective. Those two back turrets seem to be doing some fairly effective. I believe I spotted a slight blind spot, but really, yeah, it's a slight blind spot, but Okay, I think that's enough Gatling sounds. But there is really a decent coverage in that ship. Missile coverage, I'd say, decent. Gatling will do it. It's job. Now for a bit you've all probably been waiting for. Let's just turn that off. No antenna or anything. This thing. Let's give it a shot. Let's quickly try and see what the damage is before I get shot away. What did I actually do? I think I shot a couple Gatling rounds, and it's a nothing. Let's try and assault from the top deck. It's gonna be a bit tricky, but you know, where is it? Oh, there it is. So I think the plan is let's come at it as fast as we can. So I managed then just to dodge the first wave of missiles, and I believe I might cause a bit of friendly fire. Okay, that's all well. So let's say that's an injured. I can probably try and weld up that. Try and fix it up slightly without. Stop shooting! Stop shooting each other! Stop shooting this! Okay, that will do. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's the Gatling turret back on. I can do not spell I think crusader and corvette's the worst spelling I've ever done, but let's try and get out of gun range. So, really, I think it's one of the better ships I've made with good gun coverage. The broadsword, oh, that just takes a cake for gun coverage. 'Cause that's literally all it is. Okay, so I should have closed the doors on the other crusaders open because that's how I was getting in and out. For reasons so now, let's. Oop, they were on. Doors closed. Closing. Now it's time to take to the fight to the other crusader. Let's try and do a bit of a pass. Incoming. Let's try and break off. Not looking too well. Gatlings I managed to take them out, so we took some basic damage. Mostly, I'd say we were okay. Them Okay, don't lose them. We're looking a little bit worse for wear from this distance, but we weren't ramming, so I'm gonna try now do it underpass from the weak spot. My only now problem is the bridge. Surprisingly, well, most of the ship seems fairly okay. Armor took a bit, and the front took a little bit. Ship will hold for another pass, maybe. Incoming. Oh, that's not looking good. Took some close ones there to the bridge. Ooh, we're looking a bit even there. Oop. Subs out. What's the ship gone? Oh, there it is. I think I've got no brakes left. Just keep an eye on where the ship is. Yeah, I found it. So that's not drifting away as well. Don't tell me I've lost it again. Oh, so it is. Let's go do a final ram. Because we have got a turret. We're our right side's gonna. So if we miss a ram, we're gonna break off from our using our right side to cover us. But we have pounded the left side quite hard. So here goes nothing. Nothing valuable left on the front, so it is still light armor, guys, so they're looking a bit worse for wear. With more turrets, I would say. So we hit something important then. Turrets engage. That's our main. Is it dead? Let's turn it off. Let's try and use our landing gear. Because the entire front turret's well, there's one left, but try and slow it down. Timing and precision, eh? Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ah, not the right angle. Oh, let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Is there a hole in the bridge? Okay. Minus the hole in the bridge. Oh. So we have the enemy ship. Let's make sure our ship now comes to a halt. Let's just keep spinning it. Try and figure out the way of to stop it having speed. So this ship is now halted. Now, fingers crossed the rest of the ship. Yeah, the ram did more damage than that, but we keep that in mind. For this being basic, I think this is a bit of... I don't know. I think this ship is not the better one. Hull-wise, this is better. Thruster-wise as well. Mostly because of the ram. However, it was, yeah, the main reactor's gone. That's why I targeted this area. So let's go with first. Thrusters. Missing. On fire, basically the same effect. Underneath, missing or on fire, I win for that. Let's draw for that. Sideways. Oops, that's not sideways. Well, technically I win over the thrusters because my thruster still powers, but I would say, yeah, that's a draw, but I will still win. And reverse, forward. Yep. In thruster wise, I have won as 1, the power's out. 2, I've caught more of them on fire. Up and down. Yeah. That ram did fairly bad. Hull strength, I'll give it to him. Or him, not the other ship. Hull strength is better. For the front wise, we got breach. Even though it's missing quite a chunk out the backside of the ship, altogether I've done worse to my ship, because so from here I've basically lost all the way over here from armor from my ship. He's lost a chunk. So there's that. Let's go to now interior. Viewing how the interior is holding up. So I've of course lost even more. Yeah, so they definitely won the hull one. Floor bit dented. Massive hull breach in my ship. Coming up, coming up this way. Denting. Gravity generated good. Jump drive room. Looking a little bit worse for worse there, but fairly okay. Bridge, bit of dent, The window was still there. Was basically my ship. Interior wise, is holded as well. Hull, I give it to him. He's lost the most of his hull was due to the ram. And that, so yeah. So now, let's go to interior for him. Clearly, hangar seems a bit better than mine, but that's because it's not missing the entire front bit. But still, even though it was open, hangar's bad. Power's out, so corridor, fine. Gravity generator room, bit dented. Jump drive. Ooh, this is a bit bad. This is a bit bad. Jump drive's gone, and the bridge. I can't find the way it says. Yeah. Bridge, dead. So altogether, I'd say my ship has won that. You can from the ram. If it was another player playing this, it'd be a completely different scenario. be whoever's got the reactor, who's got the turrets, who's got the most thrusters. It'd be more harder to figure it out as he would be able to move. But in and all, the Crusader cruiser, was it cruiser? Can't remember. Covet is fairly deadly. I'd say the Trident has quite a common thing with the ship for ramming ability, because ramming that just bam 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 bam. Still, ship runs fine. All the reverse thrusters which are affecting this, so the Trident does outram this by a long shot, but it does have some of its nice capability. So just pop the Trident in. Trident. As I haven't had a size comparison. Now let's pop that back in. So the Trident actually is a similar length. Funny enough. However, the Trident does actually win for ramming ability, but not much to show for that. I was just wondering, let's try put the Buffalo in. It's many versions of itself. So this is the Buffalo is like these ships. Trident is probably one of the faster ones, saying it's hydrogen. The Buffalo is fairly slow, but the Crusader, I know there's two of them, but probably does, like, if it was a fleet, it'd be like probably the Crusader, like two of these Crusaders and a Trident for a small battle group. Now the duct. That suck. So Duckleys, this is a complete different story for size, because they all aren't too far off, are they? So if we were saying that we were protecting Duxley, I wouldn't put big this in. Probably like two of these and two of these are for the Crusaders and two Tridents, but at all they are fairly similar sizes and shapes. Strange. Now you're probably all wanting to see the broadsword. Performance issues. At least it's loading in quicker. And yep, broadsword. This thing probably is not that bad. The turrets. Let's delete one of. Let's quickly de-strip any guns. See if I can actually squeeze it in. I forgot to put regulations off. With the broadsword you get an idea. Just see if I can pop it in before I end the video. Let's ditch the Trident. I wonder if we can the spelling department's not doing too good, is it? Yeah, if you know what I mean. The broadsword dwarfs these. Anyway, my name's been Hulk Boy, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.